Hey guys, I just wanted to take a video before it gets dark outside. Too dark outside anyways, because it's getting pretty late. But I couldn't mow all of this, and then I actually had a cage back in there, and then I thought I had shorn a pin, and I was upset because I couldn't figure out which pin to order for the replacement part. But part of what it was is I had pulled the transmission pin into neutral and had to put it all the way back in. So I was able to get my beautiful Bumblebee Club Cadet 42-inch mower riding lawn tractor back up and at him. I ended up running over 3 cages today because what happens is I didn't have really big posts, and so they got run over by deer at some point and flattened to the ground, and then grass matted over it. So a little bit not great, but I was able to get a lot of this. I don't know if you guys can see, but it was like quite tall and matted, and it looks beautiful. Now I'm super excited. I'm probably gonna leave the grass clippings over here. Just I don't know. It's pretty thick over here. Maybe I'll go ahead and I'll see whether I'll move this or not. I still have some fertility issues on the back here because that had been like burnt to a crisp from like a bunch of non-composted pig poop that was like dumped all over that back hill before I bought the property. But yeah, I'm super excited. I have those metal pins are broken on my tiller, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing any tilling or even moving any of the garlic this year. It's just not necessarily my priority right now, unfortunately. Some of you guys know I had about what would have been, well over $18,000 worth of seed garlic in the ground before I had to leave here, and I just left it in the ground rather than dig it up and then not be able to replant it that year. So it's at least there for me to dig up and eat or turn into, garlic powder or whatever I want to do. I don't know if I'm going to get to building my solar dehydrator that I want to do this year or not. But I'm pretty excited about some different stuff right now. My mulberry tree, I got to make some more tree tubes because I took the one off. The other inner cage that was in there off. It was like so overrun with grass because I hadn't put the weed cloth down. So I used the last of my big heavy roll of weed cloth, and I'm finding out that really trying to make sure that I just have stuff on hand is the way to go. Trying to catch up on some procrastination that goes back years. This area I actually had to go through for logs and stuff before I can mow, and it's still quite wet because I had a huge pile of firewood that I'd started cutting and I had stacked back here years ago, and then we got hit by just a massive flood. It went quite a ways up the hill. My whole woodlot was turned into a river, and all my firewood got washed out in different spots, and I just got to check for it before I start running the mower. I've been really lucky that I didn't shear a pin so far, although I'm not really sure how the Club Cadet, what kind of mechanism it has in it right now, because it seems to turn off pretty quick. I must have been when it caught those cages. Yeah, now if I don't probably rake this up. Now here, we'll go ahead. I'm doing some walkabout videos. Actually, if the audio is not very good on this, it's because this is on my iPod, and I find that just the factory audio on this is not very good. Not to mention they're pretty bad enemy combatant company, like more egregious than most, extremely hubristic. Okay, let's see. It's sketchy. Let's stick up on here right now. Whoa, I got some big clumsy oversized shoes on right now that I found clearance. I've been thinking like I want to kind of make a fort up on here or something sometime. Let's see, dark is a little bit wet still, so I'm trying to get past these things here. But this is kind of fun. I've always wanted a tree house, and now I have this big thing cut down, and eventually one day it'll probably be processed at least somewhat into firewood. But I also wanted it to get down so that it wouldn't end up falling on there. I wanted to at least know how it was going to fall and everything. It's pretty boggy back in here right now. Again, I have the tiles that come off that field because that field used to be attached to my property. So the tiles come to the property, pour a bunch of water onto my property, which is, dubiously questionable as to whether they're supposed to be allowed to do that. But then the thing is that down there I actually have that artesian well and spring bed that just flows all the time anyways. So for waterfowl, it's really great. I'm going to end up fencing my birds back into here, but they've been kind of liking some of this other area as well. So we'll see if I put up another set of posts. There's the creatures. Pigton and Josephine, they like to hang out. This is kind of holding this up, and then this tree got a little bit butchered when this huge thing came down. So anyways, I was thinking maybe even back in there I could like have a fort thing, or like even build a fort like underneath with like a patio up here. Because it's just a great view. One day we'll see if I ever get the money to put a barn dominium there that's kind of like a replacement of the old barn with like a gambrel style roof and everything. I would like to do that one day, but we'll see. Yeah, I like it up here. I figured it'd be like fun. It's the zoom in on the iPad screen. It's like hard to capture how big this thing is, but like this is my foot and this is on the top part. Oh, Josephine. Hey there. Okay. See, if I had a tree house up here, they'd totally come hang out. Hello, Josephine. Oh, goodness. Did you like this adventure? Piggy's still down there. There's some old tires down there. This is meant to be a quick update on getting the first mow in. So let's see if I can just jump down here. It's dubious with the tablet in my hand. Yeah. I know it did kick out quite a bit. I'm just hard to tell that it's quite a distance. Hey guys, come on. Anyways, I'll see what I'm gonna do. I have some more trees coming in. I have some other things. A few things I'm excited about as well. I'm not sure when they're coming in. Maybe I should probably try to go through like move any extraneous logs and maybe try to mow on this hill a little bit. I'm pretty excited. Oh, hey there. Let so many planes go over. It's just funny because they'll pretend like this is like a big route going over my head, like of just commercial airline traffic, but it'll just completely stop for weeks at a time and then start back up. And this guy actually knows. He knows. You're not supposed to be right over my airspace like this. You know. Anyways, I'm in a good mood. Got some ShamWow lights on over there. I haven't really put them up properly, so it's a little bit messy. One thing that I might actually spend some money on is some like more evergreens like this. Although I guess I could try to do cuttings of that. It'll just take a really, really long time probably to establish those because some of those evergreens grow really slow in comparison to some other stuff. I'm not sure about this kind. I'll have to see. Anyways, I'm not sure how productive my gardening, vegetables and stuff will be this year, with trying to get the nursery started perhaps. Not sure how much I'll actually have to sell this year, and trying to do a lot of sweet potatoes and stuff, so we'll see. But I'm gonna go have some leftovers for dinner, and yeah, y'all have a great day, great night.